addition to Pro Service Plumbing, we got the Bobcat E35 mini excavator. This E35 machine has the larger motor at 33 horsepower, which gives us more power, obviously. It also has the extendable arm, which you can see right here. That additional 4 feet allows me to get closer to the home. It gives me a bigger reach. Also, when we're doing deeper sewer repairs, it gives us an additional 4 feet of depth as well, which allows us to use a smaller machine at our customer's house and our customer's yards, which in return leaves less of a mess. So this is a great new addition to Pro Service Plumbing. We ordered it. It's got all the bells and whistles, heated and cooled, the larger engine, and extendable arm.
So we'll start off with the hydraulic exchange, hooking up the bucket. So on your left console here, so if you want to go into the 24, you're going to hold the unlock button for about 2 seconds. And that's going to push your pins in. Let's see. So now the bucket's loose. And then you just, you're going to curl away there.
So how do I get the pins to line back up?
If you drive that bucket into the, so you're going to curl toward you, and then drive the bucket into the ground. And you can do it lightly, and you'll see, once that drops and you feel that, now you're going to hold this for, just do 3 seconds to be safe. And then that should be good. Now if you lift up your arm, it should move. So that's locked in. If you turn, you'll see that.
But do you see how the pins aren't in the hooks of the bucket?
Oh yes, that is actually, that's where they're supposed to sit there.
Alright.
Your pins holding it in are here.
I gotcha.
Those 2 pins are going to head out.
So that's just to help get it in, that's just an easy way to exchange it.
Yes. Actually, once you see the interior pins down is when you're in the right spot to lock it out.
Alright, cool. Got it. I always thought that had to be lined up.
So, I mean, you'll line it up to roll into your bucket and then curl.
Cool.
Let's see what else. Wiper over here, your front wiper. Washer fluid as well. If that's dirty. This console over here, to disable your backup alarm while you're going, you just press up on that. If you come to a stop and then start again, the alarm will reactivate. USB port.
That is? Okay, sweet. This thing have a radio and everything?
It does. So you got radio and Bluetooth.
Heated and cooled?
You got heat and air. Yes. What else do we have back here?
What do I not have in this thing that I could have got?
Not have, other than the angle blade.
Which I don't want.
Which you don't want. No, for this machine it's almost pointless. It's going to push the machine around rather than the other way around. So the thing is, heated seat.
So they have a heated seat?
There is one. There's a little button back here.
So I didn't get the heated seat.
I don't think,
Son of a bitch. I'm just joking.
Heated seat, what else? An angle blade are basically your two options that are on.
We're good. I don't want a heated seat.
If you roll through here, you can throw a camera on too. So that's one other item. So it has, it's all hooked up. It's an aftermarket or a Bobcat part. We can throw on after.
Where does it go in the back?
Yes.
And
And
so
they have just wired through the machine, and then it'll pop up here. If you hit.
Give me a quote for that.
That button here, it'll pop it up for you.
Give me a quote for that.
I think it's right around $1,200.
Pair of device just for music and stuff.
Music, phone calls. It'll put your contacts in there. Speakers are noise canceling, so it'll drown it out so the person can hear you on the other end. Audio, there's your radio. Volume button is right here. Just click that, and you can scroll.
Is it your local pharmacy?
Got it.
You can also use the volume down here.
Just search for your prescription.
So all your functions on the bottom can be used right here. This will give you a service schedule.
Doing 20 hours.
So all that's saying is degrees.
Okay.
So it's even going to tell you when it needs to be greased.
Really?
So it's not all the time, but certain things. So just, hey, grease this in 20 hours, repeats every 50. So it's going to tell you to do that.
Okay.
That's just right up front here. There's 2 grease points.
Okay.
That you're going to want to hit.
Isn't there a bunch of grease points?
And there's a bunch of grease points.
But I want to hit those consistently.
Yes. Yeah. I would just set a schedule like
just every
Monday.
Okay. Every Monday.
Guys, hit this grease every Monday morning, and you're good to go.
Cool.
But also it'll tell you too, like filters when they're due, all of those items. Any attachments you can run on it, it'll let you flow through here.
I see the jackhammer, the braking hammer isn't on here.
Where's that? It should be there. Check flail, auger. Why is the hammer not on there? We run hammers on all the time. That's interesting. I mean, it's made for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Am I missing? Oh. Okay. And then settings. So the big one would be your machine settings.
Okay.
I'm sorry, security settings. So if you want to put in like another operator or one of your guys is going to run it,
yeah,
you want to give them a different code than your code.
Yeah.
You can put in, so you can go to manage operators here. You're the owner.
Okay.
So you can add, so that's your password, is the owner's password. You can add another guy in there.
Sick.
So you can put his name in.
And then whatever his password is. Okay, cool.
You can put, I want to say it's as many as you need to on it.
All right, cool.
And what's neat is under each of those you can lock out the radio and the phone if you don't want them screwing around. Or
you want him listening to music while he works.
Yes, if you'd like to be a dictator for a day, go for it. But that's all in there. So if you hit your home screen here, your lights, volume, auxiliaries and hydraulics. So if you lift that up a little so we don't...
Chardon, Ohio. You go to geodecator.com for tickets.
So if you want to... Yep, there's your extendable.
That's it?
Yep.
All right.
So this is the extendable arm?
Alan Cox Show on your socials. AlanCoxShow.com is where you can watch the program, listen to anywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
That makes a big difference, honestly.
Huge difference.
Well, some good guests coming up.
If you go to settings here, security settings, and then go to, so it's at 30 seconds right now.
Okay.
You can click on that, and then
Okay,
you can
do
scroll
10
through.
seconds.
You can do 10 seconds, 5, 1 minute, 15 minutes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll change this later.
Then hit the arrow,
Boom,
and you're ready to roll.
bingo, ready to roll. Cool.
Over here, this controls your blade.
Yeah.
So just up here, and then if you wanted to go down softly without having to worry about it, you can just push that.
Oh, no shit.
That's it.
That's sweet.
And if you want to do some grading too, it just sits and it'll give you a nice little smooth grade.
Cool,
man. So that's nice.
So just keep it right there.
Keep it right there. Your 2 speeds here, 2-speed travel. So instead of what, a mile and a half,
So,
or 2.5.
Okay, so I just hit this button, I
Hit
can
that,
run even faster.
and then you'll want to jump your throttle too.
Okay.
Your throttle's to the right. You can open it either way.
Okay.
So from the back, it'll open as well. What else? This will slide up. So if you hold these 2 in, just pull that. Yep.
Okay. There we
That'll lock
go.
in.
There
Yep.
we go. Nice. What is this right here for?
This is for your door. So if you push that down, it'll release, and then you can shut it. And that, so it stays shut.
Yeah.
And then this releases it. That's
Okay.
it. Underneath, you've got your book is underneath here, and that'll give you grease points, schedule. There's a set of keys in there as well for your door and your gas cap. Okay, so your seat, you can raise and lower your seat.
Okay.
So it's an adjustable seat. This side here is forward and backward.
Okay.
So it's like an air ride suspension seat. By your right ankle is the valve where you can switch it if you didn't like the settings.
what are they called? John Deere settings?
John Deere and cat controls.
So these are cat controls, the way it's set right now.
Where you're set, yeah.
Okay, so we got the cat controls set. Hopefully no one touches it.
Yeah,
it's super simple. All you do is spin that.
Yeah, horizontal or vertical to switch that. With your auxiliary 1 is going to be your extendable arm.
Okay.
So you just hit the right trigger on the right stick. That will extend here.
Okay, got it.
And then what you're going to see here,
100%.
Yes. So if you dial that back, you can feather it.
Okay. Why would I need to do that?
Precision.
Okay.
You need to be precise.
Auxiliary 2, do I need to shut this down?
So you don't need to shut that down.
Okay.
If you only want one function to be available, then you can do that. But the easiest thing to do is on your left stick here.
Okay.
Hit this top button, and that's going to activate your aux 2.
Okay.
So your left trigger here on the left stick is your thumb usage.
And this one still works too?
Yes.
Okay, so I want them probably both working at the same time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. What did we do to change that? It's just a setting?
That was just here. That's it. If you want to shut off your aux 2, just hit the auxiliary button.
Okay.
That's going to shut them both off. Hit it again. That's your first one. So your aux 1 is your button here to your right.
Okay.
And then aux 2 is on the stick. Just press that in.
Okay. You just have to hold it in.
It should be off. And that's aux 1. So that activates your extendable arm.
Okay.
And then aux 2. And you have both activated. And you can also adjust the speed of your thumb as well. It'll move as you put the throttle up as well. So if you dial that up,
you might want to. Yeah, definitely. Awesome, man. All right, let's sign some paperwork, right? Hopefully I don't have to get into this too much. This is the key for the gas cap, right?
Yes, and the door.
And the door. So.
And that's a universal key. Engine compartment, your door, and your fuel
Okay.
cap.
Coolant, oil.
Oil.
Where's the fuel?
So we'll just open up. Hydraulic oil fill is here.
Sight gauge for hydraulic oil.
Yes. Washer fluid, your battery.
Battery. How often do the batteries die on these things? Does it happen a lot?
No.
Okay, all right, good.
There's just no set answer to that.
Okay.
Cold weather days that becomes an issue, but that's fairly rare.
Okay. All right. That's how you fuel it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the key right back where it was. There we go. All right, cool. And we're just going to leave these in here. Put this in here. This E35 machine has the larger motor at 33 horsepower. It also has the extendable arm, which you can see right here.